mother's raping a piece of burnt toast out of the kitchen window. It's not an occasional occurrence. Once in a while, hiccup in a busy Mother's Day, my mother burns a toast as surely as the sun rises. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever seen butter without little black bits. Once that warm, salty butter has hit your tongue, you're smitten. Put in their hands. It's impossible not to love someone who makes toast for you. Food is closely related to memory. We've all had the experience where the taste of a certain food brings the past pushing back. In this cutting of the novel Toast, an age just later, the author uses his sense of taste to recall his relationship and memory of his parents. Toast, by Nigel Slater. Cake sold the family together. I really believed it did. My father was a different man when there was cake in the house. Warm. The sort of man you'd rather hug than shy away from. There was something about the way that my mom put cake on the table that made me feel all was well, safe, secure. Unshakable even when she had to carry her inhaler in her left hand all the time. Unshakable even when her and my father used to go out for long walks and they'd walk ahead of me in hushed tones and he'd come back with tears in his eyes. My mother is buttering bread for bread pudding. The vigor with which she slathers that soft yellow fat into thinly sliced white bread is as near as she gets to the pleasures that you're serving for someone you love. My mother's way of buttering and slicing has both an ease and an awkwardness about it. She has softened the butter so that it forms this smooth wave as you draw it across the top of the bread, the rest you will use in the morning for toast. And the strange thing is that none of us really eats much bread and butter. It's as if it's some ritual of good housekeeping that my mother has to go by, as if my grandmother's dying words were, make sure there's enough bread and butter on the table. I love bread pudding. I love its layers of sweet, quivering custard, its juicy raisins, and its puff golden crust. I love the way it sits quietly in the oven, the way it wobbles on the spoon. You can't smell a hug, and you can't hear it cook, but I reckon if you could, you would smell it and sound of bread pudding. And a great deal was made of me being tucked in at night. I'll come up and tuck you in was as near as my mother ever got to playing with me. Was her substitute for going to the park, for playing hide and seek, for baking brownies and cakes, and for making masks and carving Halloween pumpkins. I mean, I'll come up and tuck you in was fine. But it's when she forgot that it wasn't. At least twice a week, my mother would make mashed potatoes and pile them in great buttery pudding-like mounds next to the breaded pork chops. It was the one thing that my mother couldn't get wrong. But then again, good mashed potatoes isn't about cooking. It's about the ability to beat lumps out of a cooked potato. Anybody can do that, except apparently a school lunch lady. There was no moment so perfect as when you would grab your fork and you would squish your mashed potatoes and it would just go through the prongs of the fork, and it was just stained with tart drops of gravy. And one day I found my mother in the kitchen, sitting with her head in her lap, breathing slowly and deeply. It's as if she had to shut down the rest of her senses to concentrate. That day, the potatoes were grainy, salty, wet but possessed of a dry, almost powdery feel. Mouth. It's a couple of nights before Christmas. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Being snuggled down into my bed. And And something told me Santa Claus would come early that year. Mother not feeling so well, and doctors talking about oxygen tanks, and my dad always having his head in his hands and his thumbs on his temple. You know, everyone looking so miserable. So he knew we needed some cheering up. My Christmas stocking is actually a cotton pillowcase. Santa always left it at the bottom of my bed. And the year before that, I got a green MG convertible, a spirograph, and some Legos. That year, I was hoping for hush puppies. The brown suede with the black elastic on the side, like my friend. I woke up in the morning, pulled the sheets over, and I looked over my bed. I saw no project set. Or scattering boxes, just Dad. Sitting there, his head in his hands, sobbing. I didn't go to the funeral. I didn't even know what was happening yet. Just remember my brother scooping me up in his minivan, headed to my aunt's house, and that was that. Meals were eaten in silence. Every time I would say thank you or yes please in a cheery voice, everyone went down to the floor like I was committing some sort of terrible sin. A few days later, my brother came and picked me up. We headed back home. My father left me upstairs to get ready for bed. That was to be the first time, aside from the last few nights that my mother had failed to give me a kiss goodnight. As I snuggled down into my bed, I looked over to my bedside table and I saw 2 white marshmallows sitting there. I'd never been allowed to eat pets. When my father came upstairs, I asked if they were for me, and he said, of course they are. I know they're your favorites. They weren't. And he knew. But I had a school essay written shortly before my mother's death. Described them as being the nearest food to a kiss. So for the next few years, there would be 2, sometimes 3, white marshmallows sitting. It was a goodnight kiss that I was supposed. Her hugs, or her hugs, pancakes, or brownies, or Christmas cakes, no piece of burnt toast.